Hello, this is David, your host, your brainy guy. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. How you treat yourself is a reflection on how you think of yourself. How you treat others is a reflection on how you feel, right? And how you treat others is a reflection on how you feel, right? We got to think highly of yourself. You have to be able to put the right things in, right? And I know you may have heard this a lot in this, and it's true. Um, you got to be able to put the right things in, right? If you thinking, if you negative, if you're a negative person, and you could be negative. You don't have to be talking negative, but you could be negative in your mind because a lot of times we don't think about what we do and we just do things and we just do things and we just become in a habit of doing things. But if you're thinking highly of yourself, self conscious, you won't you won't do certain things, right? You won't participate in certain things. You won't be involved in certain things. See, we gotta and another thing too, what you put your time in and your energy in, that's what you value the most. What you give your time to, that's what you passionate about. That's what you value the most. So you gotta actually be selective of what you give your time, who you give your time to, and so on and so forth. We gotta understand that millionaires, they they see themselves highly of themselves. They think highly of themselves, right? And that's why they don't. Um, that's why they continue to stay, rich because they think highly of themselves. You know, see, thinking of highly of yourself is not just spending money on yourself or spending buying clothes and stuff. Thinking highly of yourself is putting the right things in so you can get the right things to come out. And I'm learning that right now. In order to be a better person, you got to get around information that's gonna make you better. You got to get around peoples that's going to encourage you to become better, and you got to do things that going to point you in the right direction to becoming a better person. And so, if it's all about how you think of yourself, right? But we all think of ourselves a certain way, and that's why we get the results that we get in our life. That's how we think of ourselves, and how we think of ourselves is a reflection on what on the outside it's looking like. So, like somebody said, if you don't have money, it's what you think and how you think of yourself. That's why you don't have money. It's all in the mind. Right? They say the mind, the mind is that muscle where we that a lot of times we don't use, and the mind actually is the the blockage for a lot of people's success because we don't think of ourselves as that we can actually have it or we can be this or we can do this. The mind is powerful, and so I just had to make this video. How you treat others, right, is also a reflection on how you uh, view yourself, right? A lot of people that talk about people, they basically see themselves, as they think bad of themselves, right? Because if you could work with enough energy to badmouth or put somebody else down, it's just something about you that's not right, and it's something about you that looking for attention. It's something about you that is not good, and that's how you view yourself. That's how you view the world. And so you just got to get rid of all this distraction, all the stuff that's inside of you. You got to detox your life, okay, to become a better person, right? So, and another thing too, when you look at it, how God view us and how He see us highly, so He think highly of us, right? That's why He have high standards when it comes to the commandments and stuff like that, because he think highly of us, because he see us high. He see us highly. We may don't see ourselves highly, but God see us highly. You know, he think of us highly, right? Because God like think in abundance, right? So that's something to think about. All our life we've been thinking of ourselves low. And all our life we've been thinking of ourselves low. We put ourselves down. We think low. We never want to do better. We never want to come up. We never want to have more. We want to always stay at this capped on our jobs or capped where we at or captured and just one income or one way of doing things. We never want to be open minded, because that's how we view ourselves. We got to change this, my friend. Once we change this, then we can have everything and abundance start to attract to us. It's how we view ourselves. Like some people don't even do the basic things like brush their teeth, take a shower, freshen up. You know, um, some people sleep with every woman, every man, and I was thinking about that. That's how they see themselves. They see themselves as nothing, because in order for you to sleep around with every girl, every man, and having sex, you pretty much don't see yourself highly. You don't think of yourself highly as a king's kid or a queen or a somebody that's high. That's something that whole whores do. That's something that sluts do. That's something that people that don't know who they are and just scrambling along trying to find. I don't care if you're making money, prostitution. That's not the way God see you. That's why we got to elevate our mind. We got to get our mind to a certain place where we can see ourselves, think of ourselves highly, the way God think of us. And so we can start receiving an abundance of flow where God begin to expand us and grow us. And so we could be able to affect change in the world. I had to make this video. Be blessed.